everybody, I'm Jeff Schroeder, and welcome to the final Big Brother Chat of the season, Part 1. We will be with our winner, Part 2, a little bit later on. But first, let me introduce to you our second place winner of Season 17, my girl Liz.
Hey, what's up? It's Liz, business.
If you got any questions for business that you want to send in, use hashtag BBLiveChat, guys. We're taking them live, and we're going to get to as many as we can. But we have so much to cover, 100 days, it's impossible. Where do you want to start? You want to start with the twin twist?
Ooh, that's a great starting point. Yes. Twin twist. It was.
Wait, first let's tell the audience, have you seen anything that has happened or anything? You don't know anything.
I don't know anything. The only thing I'm aware of is Sigmund Freud, and I cannot wait to see that clip. But yeah, pretty embarrassing.
We just showed it to you.
Now I know who Sigmund Freud is.
That was a funny clip. So that was the only clip you saw from the season?
Yes.
Okay, so
far.
she's still clueless of what's going on. So we'll go back to the twin twist. You guys were hilarious.
Thank you.
Right in the beginning. That had to be crazy.
It was absolutely insane. Playing the game with my sister was a blessing and a curse. I'll say that. Blessing because she kept my sanity. I was able to vent to her about a lot of things, and you know, she was like my backbone. But also a curse because I said a lot to her that maybe I shouldn't have, so yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, I just feel like, you know, you have a sister in the house, you're going to tell her what's on your mind because, you know, it's never going to get out. So I feel like it kind of was mistaken as me being like a mean girl, but that wasn't the case. I'm really nice, I promise.
Oh, so you mean because you were just being open with your sister, but other people were, audience was listening?
Yes,
I gotcha,
yes.
I gotcha. Well, no, I mean, it's a game and you're in there for a long time.
Tensions were high, absolutely.
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
definitely more fun having her there.
So what I want to know is, I talked to Julie, obviously, earlier. What was the point where you left for the first time? Like, so you came in the house, you met everybody. How many days went by till you switched?
Oh, insane, 1 day. I was in there for 1 day and they switched me right out. So she was in there for the cast photo. That's not even me in the cast photo, by the way. And she was in there for a couple of days and then we switched again. Then I think the next time I switched with her, she was on slop. And I had to go on slop, so it was hard, but we cheated the slop a little bit.
What do you mean? Don't say that.
I know.
We're going to move past that. What was it like when you walked back in the house? Like, you left, so now you met everyone 1 day, and now Julia went and made some relationships, obviously.
Yes.
What was it like coming back and just putting yourself in that conversation?
Oh my gosh, it was so hard because we only had 15 to 20 minutes in the diary room to download each other, and obviously there was definitely, you know, some critical things that we missed, you know, conversations. It was really hard to just like get everything that we needed to say out there and memorize, and then you'd walk into a house where people are obviously always talking. Then when people started catching on to it, it made it even worse because we were always on edge. We were really scared about, you know, what people were saying. They started noticing everything about us, every morsel on our body. Our fingernails, I have a scar here, her tooth. It was just, it was insane how people like really analyzed us. So we are very different, clearly.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell you guys apart, but if you're with someone every day in that house, I mean, as the season went on, you could tell a little bit.
Yes.
So I can't believe, I don't know if it was Vanessa or the house agreed, but before it was official that you guys came in, everyone pretty much knew. I mean, 90%, right?
Everyone pretty much knew, yes. I think it was week 2, Davon was the first one to start that fire, and Jason caught on. Then the whole house, you know, Jason could not keep his mouth shut, so everyone found out after that, and it was really funny to see how people were just like eating it alive. They were talking about it nonstop. We were like the subject of the house for a very long time. So I'm very just surprised how we were able to last so long, even though they knew, you know, we had a twin. I had a twin. I don't know how they didn't get us out sooner.
I would have never let you guys in the house together.
I know.
If I was in the house and they're like, okay, after week 5 they come in together, it's one more person I have to get out in the end. So I would have been like, there's no way they're coming in.
I mean, no one else was thinking that, so thank you guys.
So the whole and let alone you made it to the final 2.
I know.
And you guys made it 85 5 days together.
Together.
That's insane.
I know.
That you guys made it that far. So you'll have that experience forever.
Forever. I know. I'm so happy that was my worst fear, is like that we couldn't get into this house, get into the house together. I just wanted to get in there
Right.
together, let her identity be shown. She's Julia. She, obviously, you guys have seen, she has a more different personality than me, and she definitely showed her stuff, strutted her stuff.
You guys both shine. You guys both shine.
Thank you.
Not to get too much in the game because it's over now or anything. How was it that you guys decided who left
Oh my God.
and not the house? I mean, you're in there and you get a jury vote.
I know.
I would. Okay, sorry, but I would have got you out.
I know. Everyone wanted me out. Hello. Steve wanted me out. Johnny Mac probably wanted me out. So the least that they could do, we thought, was to just, let us have the deciding factor of which twin stays, which twin goes. And I made it apparent. I'm like, Steve, you're putting us on the block together. Can we at least decide which one stays and which one goes? And luckily, Steve is easily persuaded. I can easily persuade Steve, and he.
By Pew. Two beautiful girls.
Yeah.
Batting their eyes.
And we love Steve. Like, he was like our little brother. So he let us have that, and so we chose me because I had more of a shot at winning this thing. It just came down to just me winning more competitions. So that's how we based it on. And I wanted her to stay, but she's like, no, don't be an idiot. Just do this.
All right, and a pivotal moment that I thought for you guys and the Oz twins as a group was the Bowl Arena veto.
Oh my
And
God,
things
epic.
would have been, I think, a lot different
I
had
know.
your sister not picked Austin.
I know.
Maybe,
Oh my
maybe,
God.
I don't know.
I am still shaking my head at
Have
her
you
for
guys
that.
talked about that?
Yes, I don't know if they showed you guys this, but I yelled at her for a good while. I was just like, dude, I would have picked Johnny Mac first and then Austin. I don't know what she was thinking. Well, obviously I do know what she was thinking. Vanessa got into her head as usual. So yeah, I think that was hard to watch. It was hard to see her go out so soon, and then me quickly after. It was like heartbreaking, and I knew that was it.
All right, well, you got 50K.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
who cares about
Game
that?
over. Let's talk about you and Austin for a little bit because that's what everyone wants to know about. What's going on there?
Well, I haven't seen him for a little while, so
Did you spend a night with Austin yesterday?
no, I didn't. I did not. We did not go camping, people.
You only were in the
Do you know
house
what
together for 90 days.
Do you know what camping is?
I could assume.
Okay. No, I haven't seen him, and I don't know what's going to happen. I'm looking forward to seeing him after this. Obviously, I live in Miami. My home is in Miami, but we'll see what happens. I have 50K now, so maybe I'll move out here, and
So it's possible you could move to Los Angeles to be with him. What about?
not to be with him, but I mean, I'm born and raised in Miami, grew up there.
Yeah, but what about your sister? And
I
your
want to take
family?
her with me. I can't be away from her. She's coming with.
So you guys are gonna be like Three's Company, but Austin and like
Oz twins.
Oz twins.
Oh my
all
God,
living
I bet
together?
everyone hates that. Okay, just Liz and Julia, no Austin.
See, that doesn't convince me that
Liz and
you
Julia,
really.
Liz and Julia will have an apartment together, and he can come visit.
If I was a betting man and I said you guys would be together in 2016, would you let me put money on that?
That's what? How? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Yes, maybe. I'm hopeful.
I was talking with Jordan last night about this because we're like, how did we answer these questions? Because last night you weren't so convincing that you guys were going to be together. But I was like, I don't mean to bring you down, but I was like, how did we answer those questions? And we kind of came to the conclusion, like, we didn't know either. We're like, well, she lives in North Carolina, I live in Chicago. We're going to just see how it works out. So I'm just playing with you. You don't know how these things are going to work out. It might work out. I don't know. It's just what the heart wants, the heart wants.
As Selena Gomez said, yes, the heart wants what the heart wants.
As Austin so eloquently put last night at the finale.
Thank you, Austin.
So let's talk about your sister a little bit here. I talked to her last night. She was enamored at the fact that Donald Trump's running for president, and she was into politics. Did you know all this?
Yes,
that
we
for
found
the
that
Republican
out.
Party.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe that you guys are into politics. First of all, I don't know. It just doesn't strike me as politicians.
Not my strong suit. Oh my
Okay,
gosh,
exactly.
no.
So my idea for you guys is that you guys should be correspondents for the political race into 2016. You guys should have your own show.
Really?
What do you think of that idea?
We don't want another Sigmund Freud moment, so
That's
I'm gonna go
exactly
with a
what we
no.
want.
No.
No. What do you think? You're gonna have like a sophisticated, like well-organized show?
Yeah, I would. You know what? Maybe I would love to do, comic relief angle, but definitely nothing serious because I don't know crap about politics.
See, that's what we're looking for.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I visited your sister in Jury House and she was cracking me up. It was so funny, I swear.
I know. I love her. We're basically attached at the hip.
But together you guys have like some magic, you know?
I know. I want to do more interviews with her because we're like really funny together. That's why I was so mad they didn't let us do the diary room together more. They only let us do it once together.
I know, because
were
that's
so
something they don't
funny.
do, and
I
maybe it would have been
know.
like unfair.
I know.
So, how about some current events? Are you savvy to any current events that you missed since you? What was the last movie you saw?
The last movie I saw, Tomorrowland. No, I didn't see that. I don't remember.
No,
It
the
was
last
a long
movie you
time
saw.
ago. I don't remember.
You
I
don't?
just current events, so I can't believe Rachel's pregnant. I didn't know that.
After 98 days in a house, that's your current event?
Yeah, because I just heard about it,
But
so
yeah,
I'm shocked.
that just happened well, it happened before, but we just found out the news last week.
Oh my god.
So it's new to everybody.
It's BB news.
That's
It's very
super current.
relevant.
That's super current.
Super current.
Would you play again if asked back without your sister?
Ooh, absolutely. I
Really?
would love to. I'm down for this. Amazing Race. Sign me up. I'm ready.
How about already moving on?
Yeah.
So you two,
No Survivor though. Oh god, no.
no Survivor, but you
No.
two on Amazing Race would be something.
Yeah, but one of us doesn't know how to drive stick shift, so we got to learn that. And then Amazing Race.
To be honest with you, neither did we. So everything works out. I told you everything works out.
I know. I'll start practicing though.
All right, you want to take some fan questions? Because my questions, a lot of them we talked about last night at the finale.
Okay.
It's kind of just reiterating stuff. I do want to know, you did talk to Austin, right?
Yes.
Do you think he's holding a little bit too much of a grudge towards Vanessa about this whole thing?
I know. I really thought that he was going to just forget about it. He watched Big Brother all his life, so he, out of anyone, I thought would really respect the game move that it was. Of course, to split up the showmans. I mean, come on. Us twins, we lasted for a long time, and it only made sense to just split up the showmans as well.
Of
So
course.
I think I took it better than he did.
I think you did.
Yeah,
well,
I
you
mean,
you won some cash. That
I won
makes-
some
eases the blow.
cash.
What do you
Yeah.
think about him saying if he took you two, like if it was you, Vanessa, and him in the final three,
Yeah.
that he would let you guys battle it out to see who he went with?
See, I can't wait to watch it because I have no idea what he was saying behind my back. But but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
Well, that's what he said. I mean, he said it yesterday too. But I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. That's a sore subject.
Mm.
Austin was like, Vanessa and Austin were like boys at first, and then he fell for me, so it was kind of weird how that unfolded. But yeah.
How about if Austin was evicted early on? Was there anyone else that maybe in the house? Maybe that's not as.
Heck no.
Okay,
Oh my
good
gosh.
answer,
We
good
did
answer.
not have. Oh.
I don't know. I'm just saying, it's making me bring back all these memories of early on in the game.
I
You guys were in
know.
there
There's so
way too
many
long.
shoulda, woulda, couldas, but.
All right, let's take some fan questions because that's what it's all about.
Okay, fan questions.
Of course, the first one wants to know Baird. That's an interesting name. Baird wants to know, was it Sigmund or Freud who got attacked by the lion? Do you know which one it was?
No, I don't. I am thoroughly embarrassed by that. I now know Sigmund Freud is a famous psychiatrist.
Yeah, but
And,
which one of the magicians, Sigmund or Freud, was? Do you know which one of the magicians?
you know what? I think it was Freud. It had to have been Freud.
It's Siegfried
And Roy!
Yeah,
I
there
think
you
I
go.
even saw that show
You
in
just
Vegas.
watched it.
I know.
I just watched the clip. I don't know. That's like is that weird? That's your kind of moment in the house.
That's my moment in the house.
No, there's so
Wow.
many. I don't mean to
good.
pigeonhole you. Let's keep going here. Chris wants to know, did you expect Vanessa to vote for you?
Yes, I'm so happy she voted for me. Thank you, Vanessa. Me and her were pretty close this season, and I think she really thought Steve was going to take her to final two.
Really?
Yes. So when he did that, I think we were all blindsided. I was blindsided because I had no idea Steve was going to take me, and she was kind of blindsided because she thought she was going with him. So I don't know if she voted for me because she wanted to vote for me strategically or she was just bitter about Steve. But I'll cash that ticket. Thank you for
Yeah,
voting
that
for
was
me.
interesting. We touched on that for people who didn't watch the live feeds last night. I'm sure everyone did, but that you were kind of shocked
I
that
was
Steve
shocked.
was taking. And I thought for sure you already knew that.
I had no idea. I thought I was dead in the water. They were both bringing up the point that, look, you have two solid votes in jury. You have Austin and you have Julia.
Right.
Why do we risk that? You know, what me and Steve kind of thought was, well, I thought Vanessa wasn't a big fan. Didn't have the big fan base in the jury. A lot of people just weren't rubbed the right way by her.
Yeah.
So I thought that he was going to for sure take her because no one was going to vote for her anyway.
So were you nervous before finale?
Oh my gosh, I was so nervous, but I actually wasn't that nervous. I'm like, oh, I don't have anything to worry about. I'll be walking out third. I had no idea he was going to.
You were guaranteed two.
I
Vanessa
didn't
was
know
taking
that.
you too.
I know Vanessa was taking me, but I
know once
just had my
you're in there-
doubts. I didn't want to I had my doubts.
When you're in there, though, you have no way. It's easy to sit on the couch, like I always say, and play the game. But when you're in there, you have no one telling you what's right or wrong.
know.
You know, so it's bananas. Harder than you thought.
Way harder than I thought. Oh my gosh, but it was so much fun. I would do it again. So for sure, not for a while, but.
Give it a little rest. Give it a little rest.
it a
Maybe
little
next
rest.
summer. Alexa wants to know what was your what was your biggest pet peeve in the house?
Gosh, I had so many pet peeves. Austin left a lot of hair in the sink. That was gross. And the kitchen was always a mess. I cleaned it. I spent half the summer cleaning. So a lot of, just very messy house. And that bothers me. I have a mild form of OCD. And I like when things are clean.
So what was it like living with James?
Oh my gosh.
He trashed that
Mr.
place.
Cereal. After hiding Govito, he would not admit that he threw the cereal everywhere, and I knew he did it, and
He
it was
did it.
so he did it, right?
He did it.
He did it!
We're coming clean now, everything.
I know, everything's out
Wait
on the
till you see
table.
it, you're going to be furious, because, I mean, he trashes that place.
I knew it, because he would come out of the house like laughing all
Yeah,
sneakily.
he loved it. It was his favorite.
Oh yeah, James was he was bad too. He was pretty bad. The guys just didn't do the dishes. I was always the one taking out the trash. You guys saw my trash moments. You guys need to help out more around the house.
Give it to him.
More domestic, God.
Eileen wants to know, how did your mom react, or your parents were there last night, right?
Yes,
How'd
they
they
were.
react? Did they meet Austin?
After meeting Austin, my mom is a cool mom. She's heard a lot of, she's been hearing all this stuff that's floating around on social media, but whatever makes me happy, she's going to support. So she actually did like Austin. She has no idea why he's getting all this backlash. She thought he's a cool guy. So
What backlash? I thought you didn't hear anything.
I've heard some stuff. Come on.
Well, like
we have
what?
our ways.
You have your ways?
I don't know. I just think that a lot of people didn't understand him.
No, listen.
I
there's
just wanna
tough
know-
critics here.
Tough critics, yeah,
You got to
tough
roll with the
critics.
punches. You just came out of the house after 100 days. A lot of
know.
things hit you like a pie in the face.
Yes.
And you got to let
I
some
like
things
that.
roll off your shoulder. Because if Mother Teresa was in the house, people are going to have something to say.
I know.
So you got to you
Thank
can't let those
you.
negative comments get to you. It's the positive ones that you have to look at
And embrace.
absolutely, because you guys had some really funny moments, and you and Austin were great, and you and your sister were great. So you got to roll with the punches on this.
Thank you.
That's just a
I
little
need
tip.
that. I really need that. But yeah, my mom is a fan of Austin for now.
People are bashing me right now. You know what I mean? Why does he sit like that with his legs crossed? That's weird. Tara wants to know, besides Julie and Austin, who else did you feel closest to in the house?
Ooh, interesting question. I had a little crush on Steve. Not real crush, but I just loved him. He was like
Kinda
my
like a little brother?
My little brother, like everything. We had a lot of fun together. I felt like I could talk to him about a lot of things. Steve was very open and just very straightforward. I had fun with Steve in the house. I really like Steve. Girls wise, I liked Vanessa. I'm sorry, I was a Vanessa fan, and Meg too. Meg was
What are
really
you sorry
cool.
for? Vanessa played a great game.
I know. That's why I'm sorry, not sorry.
There
Sorry,
you go.
not sorry.
It takes some adjusting.
Yes,
It takes some adjusting.
but I was a Vanessa fan.
So you'll be friends with Vanessa after this.
We're gonna party in Vegas for sure. Hit us up. We're gonna be in Vegas soon.
She'll teach you a couple card tricks.
Oh, card tricks. We actually played poker these past couple of days when they gave us cards, and I beat her. Sometimes I beat her, so I'm better at her than Jin.
She was bringing you in for the big pot.
Yes,
That's what she's doing.
she taught me a lot. Like I didn't know what straights were and flushes, so Vanessa, she taught me a lot.
And you beat her. So yeah.
Beat her sometimes.
Now next time, let's
Sometimes.
just play for $1,
I know.
$10.
We would play
How about
for
your
M&Ms.
second place winnings?
Yeah, no.
So you didn't know she was a professional poker player?
At all. I thought it was something that was in her past and she, kind of tapped into it. I had no idea the extremity of Vanessa's poker playing. I thought she was more, I think it's a word, right? That's a word!
I don't know if it's the right word, but
Okay,
it's a word.
Technotronics. And I knew she was a DJ. Zing.
See? Right off my shoulder. I didn't even feel that. Oh. Extremity. Put that up there with Siegfried Roy. Rob wants to know, were you going to take Steve or Vanessa to the final two?
I can't.
Oh my God.
I was going to take Vanessa.
Were you?
I was going to take Vanessa because I didn't think I could beat Steve. I thought I could beat her just because she wasn't liked in the jury. I just thought that I had that edge, that I was nice to everyone. I had a good attitude. And I thought I could beat her.
Yes, because you thought she rubbed people the wrong, she had too much blood on her hands,
Yes.
basically, and she was your best bet.
Yeah, and even though people say the jury doesn't let their emotions get involved, I thought with her, people just couldn't help it. Emotions were way too involved. I don't know why or how, but yeah, I thought I was going to take Vanessa over Steve.
I got you. So were you happy with the outcome yesterday? Were you happy for Steve, or you feel like Vanessa deserved the win more? How do you feel about it?
I feel like Vanessa played a more calculated, strategic game. She came in with her arms swinging. Like, you knew that this girl was in it to win it. Steve, it took him a long time to develop his fierce gameplay. So, Vanessa, I think she was the Derek of the season, and she played an incredible game.
Hey,
Props to you, Vanessa.
That's your answer. I like it. I like that answer. Paul wants to know, James always pulled pranks on you and Julia. Which ones were your favorite, or should we say least favorite?
Oh my gosh. I had fun getting scared. Like, it was pretty fun because the house sucked. So I'm not sucked, but it was just
just a lot of downtime.
Downtime. So my favorite pranks were when James would hide in the closet, and I liked watching him scare Julia. I didn't like when he scared me, but he got Julia so good.
All the time.
He'd hide in the closet. He'd hide under her bed. He would put chocolate in her sheets. Like, he did everything and anything to her. So it was hilarious. James.
Did he get you? What was the best one he got you? Did he ever get you good?
Oh yeah, one time I was walking out of the bathroom and he got me so good. Bathroom scare. He loves getting people after the bathroom because it's when it's least expected. He was good. He needs to run a prank show or something because he got me. He'd be like, "What are you doing?" And I'd be like, "Ah!"
He was very entertaining. Were you surprised that he won America's Favorite House Guest?
Not at all. I was him. It was either him or. I was really surprised with Johnny Mac. I can't wait to see his diary rooms because he was very quiet in the house.
I
He
know.
slept a lot. He was not a big character in the house. So
Right.
I cannot wait to see those DRs because let me tell you, sometimes I'd walk by and I'd hear yelling and I was like, what's he doing in there? So I cannot wait to hear what Johnny Mac and Cheese has in store.
Well, it's funny talking to you guys because obviously I could reveal everything to you, but as the people start getting in the jury, I can't reveal anything.
I know.
So I asked questions about Johnny Mac because he was a big fan favorite.
I can't believe it.
And they're like, Johnny Mac, he's a disappointment. He's not doing anything. He kind of sleeps all day. And to your guys' surprise, I think the whole cast. He was right up there. He was right up there.
And you know what? He doesn't get, now knowing this, he needs to get all the credit in the world because he had all of us fooled. We just thought he was a dentist that just got on this show randomly. He was recruited. He never watched it. And to hear that he is a super fan. He almost got on Survivor. I can't believe it. So I cannot wait to watch Mr. Johnny Mac because he completely fooled me. I will tell you, I was a little bit on to Vanessa, but Johnny Mac Absolutely no idea. Completely shocked.
You got some laughs in store for you for sure. Colleen wants to know why did you throw part 1 of the HOH comp?
Do you think that was a bad idea now?
There you go. Thanks.
Yes. We were on those apples for 3 grueling hours. They were rotten candy apples, I'll tell you that. It was the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. And
$500,000 hard?
$500,000 hard. You know what? I could have gone on for longer, and I will always regret that. I definitely should not have let Vanessa get into my head, but I knew that she's kind of crazy, and
Crazy smart,
and she really helped me getting from 5 to 4. And I did tell her that, look, if it came down to me and you, I wouldn't try as hard. But $500,000 on the line, I should have held on for a little bit longer. I definitely don't think I could have held on for 10 hours like she was saying. But I could have held on for at least another 30 minutes. So I will regret that, yes.
I mean, people are going to judge again, but you did take second place.
I know, so,
you know what I mean? So
whatevs.
Right or wrong answer, who knows?
I know.
Nick wants to know, do you remember the moment when you really started liking Austin? I love
Someone
Liz
loves
Kim.
Liston, yay! Oh my
Nick,
gosh,
is
I feel
Nick
like
your favorite?
Thank you, Nick. Someone likes Liston and not Clelly. Thank you. I feel like Clelly was
I feel like you know a little bit more than you're leading on here.
No.
How do you know all these names if you don't know anything that happened?
Well, okay, come on.
And why do you think everyone loves Clelly?
I don't know. Come on. They're like the cookie cutter.
Let's see how many C words we
Showmans.
could use.
Clelly.
Cookie cutter.
Cookie cutter. Okay, wait, so what's the question?
So then, when was the moment you really started liking him?
Oh my gosh, it was not for
Really,
a while.
capital, like
I know.
really.
It was not for a while. I would say when Julia got into the house as herself, that's when I started really liking him. So a little bit after that, I would say around day 45-ish. She came in on 43, 45.
Were you pissed at Julia when she kissed Austin pretending to be you?
She didn't do that. That was me.
You didn't see that part?
No, Jeff.
I thought you guys would have talked about that.
No, what? She kissed him? Oh, hell no.
It was hot and heavy.
Liars! See, now you're taking advantage of what I don't know. No, she better not have kissed him, but I mean, that's why we kind of had to we had to hold back because it was weird. Like, everyone knew that there was a twin and he was flirting with one, and yeah.
So you had to wait till that whole thing played out with you and your sister.
And
then that's when you and Austin kind of became.
Yeah, but not only that, I swear, I didn't start liking him for a long while. Like, he really, when I say grew on me, he grew on me. So
Like a ponytail beard?
The ponytail beard grew on me. I still don't like it and I want to cut it off. But the ponytail beard grew on me and it can grow out. Like out, like
You're ready to cut that?
Cut it out.
I want to see a picture like on Instagram of you two and you
Oh,
cutting that off.
video for sure. I will video it and it will be epic. Tune in. They're gonna chop it off.
You're going to chop it off.
I'm gonna chop it off.
There you go. All right, Mary wants to know, the food you cook looked really good. Where do you get your cooking inspiration from, and would you consider posting your recipes?
Oh my!
Look at that.
Someone appreciates how much I cooked. Yes.
Okay, so Nick and Mary are your favorite people
I
in the world?
love you, Nick and Mary. Thank you. I cooked so much to pass the time. My mom owns a catering business, Catering by Lovables, and she owns a catering business. So I think it's just in my blood. My mom's Italian. I had nothing to do in the house but cook. I wanted to cook my way to the end, and yeah, I cooked a lot. I love to cook now, and I can't wait to help my mom out more. I used to just do waitressing for her, and now I want to get in that kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I did to pass the time. I cooked long, elaborate meals because there's nothing to do.
There's nothing to
pass
do,
the
and
time.
you have all this pantry full of ingredients that would literally go to waste if I didn't use them.
Like the fish and all that
the
stuff?
fish, oh yeah, that smell, that fish smell.
Do you eat fish?
I ate it, yeah.
Yeah, no, it felt like no one ate it.
Can I ask you a question?
Let's do it.
Why did everyone think Austin stunk so bad?
I don't know. I wasn't in there. Did he stink?
No, he didn't stink, but that was the joke. Everyone was his BB comic was that he stunk. His zing was that he stunk. I want to know who was saying that he stunk.
To be honest with you, I don't know. I don't know that answer. I know from Zingba and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I think you would know more than anybody.
That's what I want to get to the bottom of. I feel we thought that someone was saying that he stunk. I don't know, but
You want to
I'm telling you, he doesn't stink.
Something smells fishy.
Something is fishy,
And
yes.
it's not Austin.
And it's not Austin.
All right, well, you should
Maybe
know.
it was the tuna beard.
Ooh, maybe
it was
something
that.
got in there.
I don't even know. I haven't even.
And
I
he
want to see that
ponytailed it
clip.
up.
And oh my God, really?
Nicole wants to know, who you keep in touch with after the show?
Oh, great question. I will definitely Twinson. Vanessa for sure. I'm gonna visit her in Vegas. Meg, I want to go visit her in New York. I loved Meg. She was so funny. I definitely see myself drinking with her in New York.
You might have to post some videos of that, too.
Yes, and James was absolutely hilarious. I love James. Maybe Shelly. We'll see.
We'll see how it plays out.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm sure you guys will have a lot of events that you'll see each other
Yeah.
at. You know, it's weird because sometimes people in the house are different people on the outside. And
I
that's for good
know.
and bad. You know
I
what I mean? So
know.
if you didn't like someone in the house, they could be a better person on the outside.
Right,
You know, 'cause
so
it is a
hopefully.
game and it's crazy. So once you start getting your bearings back of the real world, because, I mean, people have to remember, I have to remember, you just walked out of that house after 98 days yesterday.
I know.
I mean, that's
Ugh.
crazy that you're even, like, comprehending, like, things.
I
you
know. I'm so ready for the real world.
It's nice to see people.
It's
And
nice to see people, touch people.
I'm here. And you walked in on your own. Isn't that nice?
Yes, no microphones. It's great. Ooh.
All right, we're almost done. This is the last question, and you're free forever. Dan wants to know, congrats on second place. What
Thank
will you
you.
do with your prize money? Will you share it with Julia?
Okay, well, I'm not technically allowed to say, but yes, I'm going to share it with Julia. We're identical twins. We've shared everything our whole life. I'm going to share it with her. We both earned it. We both earned it. So absolutely, I'm going to take her on a nice vacation. And I want to, a lot of things with the money. I didn't win first place, but I will stretch out my second place budget. I want to be smart, invest some of it, and I want to maybe start my own business, bikini line.
That's not bad. I got you those bikini magnets. That's a start.
Oh my gosh. And yeah, go on a vacation, and definitely probably buy my own apartment, not buy my own apartment, rent an apartment somewhere, Miami, LA, who knows.
That could get costly.
Yeah, I live at home now, so I want to get out of Dodge, move out. So that's what I'm
One
planning on
hot
doing.
night in Miami, you could blow 50K.
Heck no, don't let
Don't
me.
do that.
Don't let me. I'm not.
All right, so you were in there a long time, a long, long, long time.
Yes.
Do you remember even meeting me way in the beginning?
Yes, I do, and I remember telling the only thing I remember from our conversation is the favorite zoo animal, and you asked me what my favorite zoo animal was, and I said a white Bengal tiger.
Wow, that was pretty good. I don't even remember that.
That's all I remember.
All right, well, good. Do you remember leaving a message for yourself?
No, I don't.
You left yourself something we call a time capsule.
Let's
you left
see
a
it.
message for
Can we
yourself.
see it?
We're going to look at it right now.
Yay, time capsule. I don't remember that. Yay. So Liz, if you're watching this, you definitely just won. So first of all, pat on that back, dirt off the shoulders. You did it. Thank God. That was crazy. You hustled. You freaking did it. So congratulations. Now you're out of that house. Go get some delicious food. Go have a steak dinner. Go on a little shopping spree, and then, you're gonna spend that money in a great way. So you're so excited. Go girl. You go girl.
I'm so
Great
excited.
words of advice.
I've been so
Woo!
excited. Wait,
Love
you're
you,
so
Liz.
excited.
I'm so excited.
Does it kind of get you emotional?
I've been way too emotional for 98
It's the
days.
stress.
I'm
It's
no
the
more
stress.
crying. I'm not crying anymore. Good emotions.
That was a good message.
Yes, it
You
was, it
were
was.
this close to like getting. I mean, you did win.
I
You
did
took
win.
second place.
I won a little bit.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You should be proud of that.
Thank
It's such a
you.
surreal experience from. I mean, it seems like forever, but now that it's over, it's like that, huh?
I'm so ecstatic. I'm ready for it to be over. Ah!
Well, it's not over yet. I got a prize for you, okay? Even though you won
Woo!
50K, you won how many HOHs?
3 HOHs.
There you
2.5,
go.
like Steve likes to say, because 1 I was dethroned.
Well, you don't get to take your HOHs with you, but I'm going to give you something that you'll remember. your
Yay!
HOHs.
I love presents.
All right.
Oh.
Look
Yes!
at that. For the second place winner, we got you an HOH robe.
Yay, I love robes, and I wanted an HOH room. I was thinking of stealing it from the room, but now I got my own,
Well,
and
now
it's
you got
way
your own.
comfier.
Guys, you want your own HOH robe, anything Big Brother, the Zingbots, t-shirts, mugs, Vito medallions, go to cbsstore.com when you check out. Use promo code BBFan and get 15% off your total purchase.
Oh, I'm gonna do that
You can have
because I
your own
want my
robe.
gear.
Just like Liz.
HOH, baby, that's what's up.
All right, you wear that, show your sister what you got.
I know, you're gonna be so jealous.
All right, Liz, congratulations on
Thank you,
second place.
Jeff.
You guys are entertaining. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with you and Austin, with you and your sister, so I'm going to be following you.
Thank you, Jeff. It
All
was
right.
a pleasure.
Guys, thanks for all your questions. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, this is just part one. We're going to be back just a moment with part two. Our winner of Big Brother 17, Steve, will be joining us in
Steve.
studio, so stick around, guys. We'll be right back.